The Virginia Horse Industry Board, Southwest Virginia Agricultural Association, and the Virginia Christmas Tree Growers Association are proud sponsors of Virginia farming.
This program's brought to you by the Virginia Farm Bureau. Large or small, Virginia farmers work year-round to help put food on your table. And Farm Bureau works year-round to help farmers and all Virginians. Farming, it's all good. To learn more, go to vafarmbureau.org.
Brought to you by Farm Family, Life, Auto, Business, Farm. Jim Gray, farmer's son, agribusiness owner, insurance agent. Another personal story on farmfamilypeople.com. Farm Family, the people you know. Hi everybody, welcome to Virginia Farming. I'm Amy Rocher. Virginia's Northern Neck is known for its good seafood, especially oysters. On today's show, we'll meet Malcolm Leubkert, a waterman who is tackling oyster preservation on the Great Wicomico. That's coming up on this edition of Virginia Farming.
Hi, I'm Al Leubkert, and I'm a small-time oyster guy, and my angle is spat on a shell. And spat on a shell is kind of new, at least here in Virginia, because it takes a clean shell, clean oyster shell, and you take that clean oyster shell and you put it in a medium. And in that medium, you put some larvae for a certain period of time, and the larvae attaches to the shell, and you let it grow for a couple weeks, and then you take it out of that medium and you plant it in the river. And once it goes into the river, it's just like any other type of oystering. As I mentioned, you have to have a clean shell for the oyster to sit upon, and they call that a set. If the shell is dirty, this oyster sets onto a speck of dirt and it doesn't live. If the larvae sets on something hard, like an oyster shell, or even china from a toilet tank lid, that will work too. It's hard and the oyster will grow. So we'll show you what we're trying to do right here, and if you can come with me, I'll show you the operation. How we start is we have a contract with a fellow down at the seafood place here on the Little Wicomico River, and we buy some shell, and we get, maybe I can transport 50 bushels of shell at a time, bring it in here, and I put it into a pile that I'll show you right around the corner here. And you can see that pile right there. And that pile represents maybe, I'm guessing 150 bushels of oysters. And a loader, front end loader, comes along, and you can see right here, he drives up, you can see where he left off with his bucket. He picks up a scoop, backs over here, and drives up this ramp right here. He drives right up this ramp. And he deposits them right here. And these have been sitting here since September or so. So some of the pine trees gets on them. But we set them right here, and then I like to tease my buddy that helps me a lot, Jerry. I said, this is the jewelry operation, because we have a tumbler. And Jerry has this cement mixer that he gave us for the tumbler. And what we do, we turn the turn the cement mixer into a tumbler. And we give a shovel, got a great big shovel, we put 5, 6, 7 shovelfuls into the bucket, turn the water on, start the tumbler, and it goes round and round and round. The water flows out of the cement mixer, throws it onto the ground, tumbles it all around and washes it. It's like a washing machine too, I guess would be a good analogy. And after a certain period of time, we take the cement mixer and just dump it. And the shells, imagine this is maybe 400 or 500 oyster shells, and they're floating right here. We manually push them down this chute, and you'll notice that the chute has holes in it, and the dirt and water and sand, for the most part, falls down below here, and we catch them into buckets, into bushel baskets, and we bring it down to this homemade chute down here. And in the chute, it filters it down and goes through that green bucket. Don't tell my grandson, but that was his bucket. So please don't tell my grandson. And we filter them into a pipe, 8-inch pipe. It's got a black plastic around the outside of it. And with the person down here, what they do is they take the plastic and they lift it up, and with the weight of the oysters in here, it pops it out. Then we have some ties. He ties it like this, flips it right over here. So then it becomes clean. Here's what the finished product looks like. Clean.
Clean washed oyster shells.
Clean washed oyster shells. Now, and I'll come back. I'm going to leave this here and I'll come back to it. Then, what this person does, if you take, these are our little sacks that we get, and on one end we put stainless steel, and if you use galvanized, I'm not a chemist, but the reaction of the galvanized with the seawater does something bad to the larvae. They don't like it, so we use stainless steel. There's about 200 bushels right here, bushels of oyster shell right here. And that's about 50 pounds a bushel. You know, it's a ton of oyster shell. So it takes a little bit of strength to man this. You have to. Now what we do then is we take 200 bushels at a time, we put them on a trailer, and we back them down, and we put them in the tank. And I'll show you the tank when we're walking down. But before we do that, it's important, at least for the people of Virginia, to understand that this process here was, I applied for a grant through the state of Virginia. I'm a small-scale waterman. I crab. I do, they used to call it 100 pots. And because of the crab situation, too many crabbers, too few crabs, what the state's trying to do is push people who crab into the oyster business. So I applied for, it took me a long time to get, a grant from the state. And the state showed me an operation that was very similar to this. We adapted it to our needs here. And the state also gives me starters for shell, and they give me a tank and some pumps. And their requirement is they maintain ownership of that for 2 years. And if I live up to their program, then I get to keep that. So it's a good deal. It's good for us. It's good for me. It's good for the state, because now I'm putting a lot of oysters into the Great Wicomico rivers that I wouldn't have been able to do. And I'm sincere in my effort. I want to do the thing that is right. And Jim Wesson from the VMRC deserves a lot of credit. He runs the program. It's been a great help to me. And I have a guy that helps me, Jerry Pulliam. He's a great help to me too. And he can't be here. Jerry can't be here, but they've done a great deal helping. And so I just wanted to make those credits, if you will. So thanks for the time for that. After these bags get set with oysters, we use a barge. We tow the barge with one of our boats, and we take them out to where we're going to put them in the river and cut the bags and drop the shells into the river, and then come back a year later and pull them up. Well, one of the things that we need to talk about a little bit is spat on a shell. What, besides the larvae, which are very, very young spat, attaching to the shell, one of the key questions is, well, how much spat is on a shell? And the state comes and they test this, they do various tests, and when we're done, they come back and they ask us to give them a sample of the results of the spat on the shell. And they wanted like a half a bushel of oysters, shells, and just randomly selected. So I gave them their half a bushel, and Mr. Wesson came back and he counts how many of the larvae attach to the shell. And on average, we get 14 larvae per shell. So if you had what that means, I think it's pretty obvious. But if you get 14 spat per shell, if you start with 1 bushel, that means everything else being equal, you would end up with 14 bushels of oyster. So, but you don't get that kind of ratio. You have the animals that eat them, the fish that eat the small oysters. You have the crabs that eat them. You just have a loss, and some people say you get maybe 1.3 to 1.5 for each bushel that you put in. You get a bushel and a third, bushel and a half. The state says you can get up to 3 bushels. So we think that's pretty good, and we're just hoping that in the next year we can achieve that goal. Well, this is where we bring down our trailer, and it's all loaded with the bag of oysters. And we take the water from the Great Wicomico right here, and the water here flows real well, so it brings the nutrients to the baby oysters, and don't have to do too much. And there's the water is also good here because they all oyster right out in front using the traditional methods. And, so the water quality here is good, and helps us get that 14 set per oyster shell. Here's some of my, I just pulled my crab pots, and maybe this is a, here, let's look at this float for example. This came out of the water Friday, and today's Sunday. And it was about 2 days ago. And this float, you can see, clean as a whistle on this side, it faces the sun. This lays in the water. So, and if this were wet, it would be, it's algae. Some people call it slime. You know, the oysters just can't set on that. And I'll try to pull an oyster from a couple of the floats out here. But that's what spat on the shell does. It gets it from this stage to that stage so that it's clean and the oyster can set. Okay? So, right over here in the corner is this tank. And what we do, it's like a miniature swimming pool. It's 12 feet in diameter and 4 feet deep. Watch yourself. You've got some water here. So it's all apart for the winter, to get it through the winter. It's got some leaves and stuff in it. But there's a drain over on the right hand side, and there's a pipe that we put here into the drain. It's up to about right here. So all that's filled with water and the bags. And this structure right here is an air flow. We put this on the bottom, and that part sticks up and comes right over to here. It flows air into the bottom of the tank, and it bubbles up, and it divides the tank. We put air all the way around the sides and right down the middle. And that helps the larvae grow. We keep this on continuously, and we don't put any new water in here for 3 or 4 days, and because you want the larvae to set. And I came back, you know, you're anxious. Did I clean them right? Did I do this right? Is there enough nutrients? You know, all kinds of things run through your mind, and you come and you check one oyster from the bag. You can't see a thing. You can't see a thing. And about day 7, you can see them with your eye. They're like little black specks, like in a pepper shaker. They're that small when you can finally see them. And you leave them in for about 10 more days, something like that. And what we do, we have this barge, but it doesn't draw much water, and it'll hold 6,000 pounds. And so to empty this, it takes 2 loads. And we back it at high tide right up to the edge of the bulkhead. We just tow it right up the river, and I have a lease up the river that we use. And I've applied for a lease right here, right in front of the dock, and I should be getting that in the fall, summer next year. So we'll just go from here right out there and plop. When you have a lease, an oyster lease, That's a contract between the state and people like myself, and that gives me the right to use the bottom exclusively. And so I can put the oysters right onto the bottom, and no one can come in and take them. And that's opposed to public oyster grounds. And there's public oyster grounds in this river. I could go and put my spat on the shell on public grounds, but I wouldn't have the right to exclude you from coming and taking those oysters. So it's better, in my opinion, if you have an oyster lease than if you don't. I've been a master oyster gardener for 10, 12, 15 years, something like that. And I like them. And I've been growing them here off my dock for a while. And we use it just for personal consumption. And I'm going to go pull up a couple of them. And I'll try to get an oyster that's kind of filthy so that you can see. So. Two perch. Those are supposed to be for when I go rock fishing next week. So at least two of them made it. But you can see how the dirt gets on here, and you can also see some of it where it's pretty clean. Okay. But the spat on the shell, the whole shell is clean. Okay, so that's the advantage to the spat on the shell program. You get a better set. And this particular shell, see, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shoot! Let me start all over. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 oysters on this one shell. And this is one of the shells that came from my tank. Okay, so not 14, but 12. And you can see how they're clumped. And you'll see how they'll raise. And remember when I told you the size, when you could first see them, size of pepper in a salt and pepper shaker? Now, this is how big they are. This is November, and we put them in late July or early August. So they've grown half a finger in that short period of time. There's an experiment that a lot of people do. They will take, I would have done it for you, but the water's pretty clear in the wintertime. In the summertime, the algae is in the water, and you can take and get a gallon of water that's pretty dirty, mucky, and you can put 5 or 6 oysters in the bottom of that gallon jug and come back in an hour later and that water is just as clean as possible. And they just filter it. And the evidence is that a long time ago, there were enough oysters in the bay that it filtered the bay within a day. They filtered all the water within the Chesapeake Bay in one day. Now it takes a year. So there's 1/365th number of oysters that there was, say, in the 1600s. So this, what we're trying to do in a small way, is clean water, get oysters that are good for people, good for the bay. And I'm an old man and I need my exercise.
Our thanks to James Overton and Alpha Vision Films. That does it for our show. Thanks for watching and have a great week. I'm Amy Rocher for Virginia Farming.
This program's brought to you by the Virginia Farm Bureau. From apples to zucchini, Virginia farmers work hard to put food on your table. And Farm Bureau works year-round to help farmers and all Virginians. Farming, it's all good. To learn more, go to vafarmbureau.org.
Brought to you by Farm Family. Life, auto, business, farm. Nancy Asher, stable owner, visionary, agent of change. Another personal story on farmfamilypeople.com. Farm Family, the people you know.